Hey everyone, Alan here. So this is a very ad hoc video, but as you'll soon realize, I'm all around all the time. I'm running around doing something. Right now, I'm about 40 minutes from home. I have to go home, eat lunch, and then I have to get ready for a show about an hour and 30 minutes away. So I put so much mileage on my vehicle, it's not even funny. I remember trying to get a lease one time, or thinking about getting a lease. And the first time I asked, they're like, how many miles do you drive? And I told them, and they're like, you can't get a lease. So anyway, I had to buy all the cars. Completely besides the point. You'll see I'm sweaty and I'm red. It's like 100 degrees here in Texas, and I can't run my air conditioning on my car because then you won't be able to hear me. So, quick review. I wanted to show you guys these guys. I think I've probably done a review on them once before, years and years ago. Again, I'm doing the hold-up reviews. As nostalgic as it is that I'm back and doing these videos, I thought, hey, little nostalgia with the deck reviews too. So I read a comment the other day saying the guy had, after seeing my video about the White Raiders, had gone through all of his stuff and found his decks of White Raiders because he was like, oh man, I want to play with those. So nostalgia is a powerful thing. Today we are talking about the Bicycle Tactical Field playing cards. This is, you'll see, I don't know if this is an older deck. I don't know if they've updated the design. If it's the military, probably not. So they're probably exactly the same. They might say Erlanger, Kentucky on them now. Right now they say Cincinnati, Ohio. That's how long I've had these. Made in the USA. Now the printing on here is very dull. In person, it's showing up a lot better on camera than it is in person even. They're very, very careful about adding too much bright color. As you can imagine, in a situation where you're being shot at, you don't want anything that's going to really draw attention to you. So, lots of text on the back. I could read it all, but I'll just hold it up to the screen so you can see it. Okay, if you want to pause the video there. On the bottom, their order code 535. If you want to order them from the commissary. Not available to the average consumer, you and me. They're not available. Imagine that. You have to be in the military to be able to order these. So, which kind of sucks. But people buy them and send them out there. The first thing you're going to notice as soon as you open the deck, man, these spread like they've been covered in mud or sand or something. Which is good, because this is where you'd be playing with these. These are not a deck for fans and shuffles and all the fancy things, cardistry. I mean, I guess you could say maybe they clump well, so maybe they're good for packets and stuff. That might be a good use for them, because they're very grippy to one another and to your hands. It doesn't help that I'm sweaty in this car, but man. These are cool though. They're cool. They're very tough cards. These cards are meant to survive battlefields. Okay, they're supposed to be much more water resistant, much more hard wearing. A pack should last you a lot longer because of that. They're low light readable, which means that whenever you have like only red lights on, so you don't ruin your night vision, you can still see these fine. Which in some printing situations that's not true. It'll completely wash out certain colors. Especially red with red light, but yeah, those look great. Let me see. I mean, it's like a standard bicycle deck of cards, except for the at least in the printing. Let me see. I'm sorry, I know you're just looking at my face, looking down at cards. I have to hold everything up a lot higher. Your standard ace of spades, standard jokers, all that's exactly as you'd expect it to be in any bicycle deck of cards. They do have this cool, like, darker green color. I hope I'm getting that on camera correctly, because I'm getting from the sun. See if I can get that. Let's see. There we go. There we go. You can get a little bit of that. They're darker green color. Man, as far as going into trying to do any like fancy fans or shuffle, they just don't. But they're not meant to do that. This is a brand new, I'd say brand new pack. I've used them maybe like 4 times since I bought them. They do not fan. They have like this texture on them. I don't know how to describe it. They're plastic coated, or air cushion finish or whatever you want to call it, but they're much grippier. I think they add like a couple extra coats or something to it. So it's very, very grippy and Man, the box, I would have liked to see them, because of the nature of the cards, I would have liked to see them make the box out of like a polymer or plastic or something to make the box a little bit more hard wearing. You can imagine these sitting like in a pack or something, a molly bag, and getting worn out. So they're red lens playable. They add to your pre-deployment inspection checklist. They're great for use in downtime activities, suitable for sea, air, land, airborne, air assault, and mechanized gameplay. Exclusively produced for American service members. So that's why they're very hard to get as a normal civilian. Cool cards though. Really like them a lot. If you have any questions about them, please leave them in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video if you like it. And if you didn't like it, well then, to you. No, please, then thumbs down so I know what you guys like, okay? I want to only bring you guys content that you want to see. Thank you guys. I will see you next time. Thank you for bearing with me in this ad hoc thing. You can see the sweat just dripping down my face. I got to turn on the air conditioner. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.